Hi everybody, this is Meredith. Today we will talk about what do you do and how often do you do something. It will be a free talk about what you do, when you do it, and how often. In, at, and on. In, at, and on. We can use in to talk about a part of day, like in the morning. In the morning, 아침에. At for time. At 12 o'clock, 12시에. And on for day. 요일, on Monday. On Monday, 월요일. Or on Mondays. Okay? This S means you do it every Monday. 여기서 요일에 S 붙이면 그 뜻이는 월요일마다. Every Monday. That means that every Monday. On Monday at 12 o'clock in the morning. On Monday at 12 o'clock in the morning. On Monday at 12 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Take a look at frequency. Always, 항상 하는 거. Usually, 거의 항상. Often, 보통. Sometimes, 가끔씩. Hardly ever, 거의 안 함. And never, 안 하는 거. So always is something maybe you love to do, or it's just your hobby. Maybe you always watch TV every day. Usually, this is also like a hobby or a habit, something that you just are usually doing, that you love to do or you have to do. Often is something that you would do a lot. Sometimes just very not often, very just not something that you need to do all the time. You only do it sometimes, hardly ever, and never something that you probably just don't really do. And when we talk about frequency, we have frequency like always, often, never. You use subject, frequency, and the verb. 문장 만들면 이런 순서대로 좀 해야 돼요. I always go, he never goes. Okay? 이거는 여기서 중간에 누구, and then 동사, the verb. Okay? He never goes. 근데 sometimes and usually 조금 좀 다르게 쓸 수 있어요. You can use sometimes and usually a little bit different. It can go 맨 앞에, it can go in the very front, or it can go in the middle. I sometimes verb, or sometimes I verb. So I usually verb, or usually I verb. Okay. Only these two can be used like that. Sometimes 또는 usually 그렇게 써도 되고, 근데 거의 항상 I always, 여기 중간에 I always go. 누구, 동사. Something and verb. Okay? Let's look at some examples of some activities that I do. So this is just free talking, whatever I want to say. So sometimes I go hiking on Saturdays at 8 o'clock. Sometimes I go hiking on Saturdays at 8 o'clock. This S means that I would do it almost always on Saturday. Okay. So because I use this sometimes, I can also maybe not use this. Sometimes I go hiking on Saturday. That is okay as well. I sometimes play guitar in the afternoon. I sometimes play guitar in the afternoon. I sometimes play guitar in the afternoon. Okay. This one, I sometimes play guitar in the afternoon. Here we can use this one. Sometimes I play guitar in the afternoon. Sometimes I play guitar in the afternoon. Okay. You know I really like to ride my bike, so I often exercise on Thursdays. I often exercise on Thursdays. I always ride my bike. I often exercise on Thursdays. I always ride my bike. I usually go to the park in the afternoons. I usually go to the park in the afternoons. I often exercise or take photos. I often exercise or take photos. Sometimes I hang out with my mom. We often hang out at a coffee shop in the morning at 10:30. Sometimes I hang out with my mom. We often hang out at a coffee shop in the morning at 10:30. What activities do you do? How often do you do it or do them? When do you do them or when do you do it? Choose 3 activities to talk about. In discussion, choose 1. Make an MP3 video talking about what you like to do, how often and when. Or you can make a PPT like this one and write about your activities that you like to do. Write about it, or if you can talk about it on your PPT. It is up to you. You choose one. So I really look forward to your reply, and have a great day. Bye bye.